My beloved child, before you continue scrolling, stop for a moment and listen carefully to this message today. There is a reason you are hearing these words right now. God knows the battles you never talk about. He knows the pain hidden behind your smile. He knows the thoughts keeping you awake late at night. And even when nobody else understands your heart, heaven understands everything. Sometimes you wonder why life feels so heavy. Sometimes you ask yourself why things are not changing. You pray, you wait, you hope. But still, the answers seem far away. My child, do not mistake silence for absence. Just because God is quiet does not mean He is not working. There are moments in life when heaven works behind closed doors. While you are worrying, God is arranging things you cannot yet see. While you are crying, God is protecting you from battles you do not even know about. While you are waiting, God is preparing blessings greater than you imagined. Think about Noah. For years he built the ark while people mocked him. Every day he kept believing even when there was no rain. Others laughed because they could not understand God's plan. But the storm eventually came, and the same ark people mocked became the thing that saved Noah and his family. Sometimes God asks you to trust Him before you understand Him. Think about Abraham. God promised him blessings, yet years passed with no answer. There were moments when Abraham probably felt confused and tired of waiting, but God never forgot His promise. At the perfect time, the miracle arrived. My child, delays are not denials. God's timing is always greater than human timing. Right now, there may be prayers in your heart that feel unanswered. You may feel tired of waiting. You may feel discouraged because life has not gone the way you expected. But listen carefully. God is not ignoring you. There are seasons where your faith grows in silence. There are seasons where your strength is built through struggle. And there are seasons where heaven is preparing you for a future beyond what you can currently imagine. Do not give up during the preparation season. Remember Moses. He stood in front of the Red Sea with fear behind him and an impossible situation before him. People panicked. People doubted. But Moses trusted God, and when the moment came, the sea opened. The obstacle that looked impossible became the path forward. My child, God can still open impossible doors. He can still create miracles where there seems to be no way. One moment can change everything. One blessing can restore years of pain. One opportunity can transform your future. One prayer can shift your entire life. Never underestimate what God can do suddenly. Sometimes heaven moves quietly, then everything changes at once. Think about David. He was young, he was underestimated. Others saw him as weak, but David carried something stronger than fear. He carried faith. While armies trembled before the giant, David trusted God completely, and the giant fell. My child, there are giants standing in front of you right now. Fear, anxiety, depression, financial struggles, broken relationships, loneliness, uncertainty about the future. But remember this, giants do not last forever. God did not create you to live in fear. He created you to walk in faith. Even when you feel weak, God can still use you powerfully. Even when you feel broken, God can still restore your life. Even when you feel lost, heaven still knows exactly where you are. There are moments when life hurts deeply, moments when disappointment changes the way you think, moments when betrayal makes it difficult to trust again. Maybe people abandoned you. Maybe someone broke your heart. Maybe you gave your best and still got hurt. But God saw everything. Nothing escapes heaven's eyes. Every tear mattered. Every sleepless night mattered. Every silent prayer mattered. And one day you will understand why certain doors closed. Sometimes God removes people because they cannot go where He is taking you. Sometimes God allows endings because He is preparing better beginnings. My child, stop blaming yourself for everything. Not every closed door was your failure. Some closed doors were God's protection. There are things you prayed for that would have destroyed your peace if God had allowed them into your life. Heaven sees what you cannot see. That is why faith matters. Faith means trusting God even before you understand the outcome. Faith means believing that God is still good during difficult seasons. Faith means continuing forward even when emotions try to pull you backward. Do not let temporary pain make you lose eternal hope. There is still purpose inside your life. There are still people you are meant to inspire. There are still blessings waiting for you. There are still miracles with your name on them. You may feel exhausted right now. Life may have drained your energy. Your heart may feel heavy from disappointment. You may secretly wonder if things will ever improve. Listen carefully, my child. This season will not last forever. Storms pass, pain heals, dark nights eventually end, and after every difficult season, God can bring restoration. Sometimes He restores peace. Sometimes He restores joy. Sometimes He restores opportunities you thought were gone forever. But first, you must keep believing. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Fear says nothing will change. Faith says God is still working. Fear says your future is ruined. Faith says your story is still being written. Fear says you are alone. Faith says heaven walks beside you every day. My child, there is power in prayer. Even when words are difficult to find, pray anyway. Even when tears fall, pray anyway. Even when your heart feels weak, continue talking to God. Prayer changes things. Prayer changes hearts. Prayer changes situations. Prayer changes people. And sometimes prayer changes you first before it changes the world around you. There are blessings coming into your life that will make sense of the pain you once carried. One day you will look back and realize God was protecting you the entire time. You will understand why certain people left, why certain plans failed, why certain delays happened, because heaven was guiding your steps towards something greater. Do not compare your journey to others. Everyone's timing is different. Some people bloom early, others bloom later, but a delayed blessing is still a blessing. Do not rush the process God is using to shape your life. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified through fire. Strong faith is built through trials. The struggles you face today may become the testimony that inspires someone tomorrow. My beloved child, listen to this carefully. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not worthless. God created you with purpose. Even if the world misunderstands you, heaven still sees your value. Even if people walk away, God remains beside you. Even if life becomes difficult, your future is still full of hope. There is still light ahead of you. Do not stop now. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep trusting God step by step. Better days are coming. Healing is coming. Peace is coming. Strength is coming. Restoration is coming. And when the right moment arrives, God will open doors nobody can close. Until then, walk forward with faith. God is already working behind the scenes of your life. Jesus loves you. Heaven is watching over you, and you are never alone.